Hi friends, it's Sarah. I just wanted to record a quick news thing. I'm not even wearing any makeup or anything. This is just me. Um, it's been a bit of a crazy couple weeks on the channel. Thanks to being shared by Jessie Gender. And I don't know, all of you, my Babylon 5 video did really well, unexpectedly so. And I gained a whole bunch of new subscribers. I'm at 700 now, which is like, I swear I was just at 500, and that feels like a lot. And I wanted to sort of say hi and do a little bit of like introduce myself. So, hi, I'm Sarah. I make the Costume Codex videos. Uh, and I pronounce it Sarah, Sara, Sarah to rhyme with car, Sarah. Um, I won't be mad if people call me Sarah, but it's not my name. um, Pronouns she, her, by the way. Gender is a construct, but you know, woman is a construct I'm comfortable with. So yeah. And I have a background in costumes and costume design stuff. I'm not actually trained. Um, I thought about going when I was 18. I wanted to study costume design. I thought about going to Dalhousie, but my technical skills have never been. Yeah, my technical fine detail stuff has always been a bit lacking. I'm better at critique than I am at doing the thing. That's true on a lot of things. I'm better at the theory than the practice. So and I tried to improve my skills by going to a fashion design school, and I got there was a lot of like bodies like mine don't really belong in fashion sort of attitude that I allowed to get to me and that sort of thing. And I don't know, besides ADHD and all that stuff, so I didn't end up taking that route. But I have worked in theater in a lot of different roles, theater and dance stuff, and a lot of support and uncredited producer on a lot of things, and worked in costumes, particularly at a theater for quite some time, working in the costume department and learning from lots of talented designers. And what I, sort of serving an apprenticeship, and what I haven't learned from, smart teachers, I research myself. What I am getting formal training in, even though I'm 40, about to be 41, I'm an undergraduate actually, studying gender studies and film studies. Gender is the major, film is the minor. Really love the intersection there. And I, as you may have gathered from my video, I am really always interested in how the other is presented, and people who are sort of in the liminal place, the in-between identities, and compound identities, which is me. Being, mixed race, white passing, or racially ambiguous, however you want to put that, with the Egyptian and this British, and then, immigrated to Canada as a kid, and, being fat and being bi, and an ADHD when undiagnosed till I was an adult. So yeah, I always find myself in sort of in between category things. So I'm interested in how that's represented, and that's sort of what I'm trying to study, and that's what I like to make videos about. And yeah, like I said, ADHD, so I make videos sort of when I'm inspired. If I was smart, I would probably now do a whole bunch of Babylon 5 content, but and I will do more. I have an idea about doing I definitely want to come back to Delenn at some point, but yes, I'm not very good at being organized about that. So yeah, that's one thing. And for anyone who's wondering, yes, I'm going to come back to Buffy. I've been working on a Buffy by color script for a while, and trying to get it into some kind of order. And yeah, so that's the sort of thing that I do, the sort of thing that I'm interested in. If you like that, and if you want to support me, of course, I have Patreon. God, I hate doing self-promotion stuff. But self-promotion stuff. I actually have another project. If you guys want to check it out, just premiered on Sunday, and we already got over 200 views, which is delightful. I should actually say what it is. I've created a podcast with two of my dearest friends, two guys named Jack Cram and Josh Gosden. Jack is a producer and all around makes everything work on our friend Ian's Passion of the Nerd channel. And Josh is just kind of a delightful nerd and a sweetheart who isn't making anything, so he doesn't want us to publicize anything besides the podcast. So it's called Muppet Sex and Trauma. Yes, it's helpful to say the name. It's called Muppet Sex and Trauma, a Farscape podcast. And I am a big Farscape fan. I'm leading them through Farscape because they are total newbies. And I hope that there'll be enough that is different from Jesse and Vera at Council of the Geeks podcast, What the Frell, which is a delightful podcast you should definitely check out. And I think the show is, I think there's enough in the show that, we can have, that our podcast will be different because we'll talk about different things. So maybe if you like Farscape enough to listen to two podcasts, and ours will be on YouTube as well as on the podcasty thingies. And link to that I'll put in the doobly-doo of this video. So yeah, I guess that's everything. Just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm still a little shell-shocked that people actually listen to what I have to say. Still a little like, oh yes, I actually do know what I'm talking about. Okay. But if you, I hope that you do enjoy it. I was going to respond to a couple comments. See, I'm totally organized about this. This is the inside of my ADHD brain. People pointed out that Londo's hair was inspired by a practical joke that the actor played on the writers, which is a delightful detail. The reason I don't include stuff like that is because I do try to keep my videos to the textual information, so like what we see on screen. But also, so there's always wonderful extra textual information as well. And yeah, it's wonderful when something like a joke or an actor's idea gets incorporated, and smart people listen to the people they're collaborating with and take good ideas and run with them. So yeah, that is a delightful detail. I don't know that there's any other comments I wanted to respond to. God, I'm rambling. Okay, thank you. And yeah, welcome to my channel. This is me, Unscripted. I should write scripts. I yeah. Okay, bye.